I am Yolanda Mahler. Let me introduce you to our team. First, we have the Weeaboo Wizard. He has the ability to summon anime characters of any kind. A Pokemon poacher, an ex-trainer who's known for selling Pokemon on the black market, as well as murdering them. Works alongside her pet Gengar. Sophie Quinn. Pretty much a psycho, not unlike Harley Quinn. Less well known, but still batshit crazy. The evil artist. He's the power of bringing his illustrations to life and have them do his evil bidding. Finally, Super Geek. He has the power of talking a lot about nerdy subjects for an excruciatingly long period of time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how this thing works. Oh crap! Shit! I'm so sorry.
Keep it together, Star-Lord.
Wait! Hold on a second. You want me to do this? This makes no sense. I'm not even a good superhero, let alone a good super villain.
Whether you're fit for the job is not really my concern. All that matters is that you do as you're told and you follow my rules.
No. Forget this. I can make a different video that isn't this. I'm out this bitch.
You know, I heard about your niece's little run-in with the law. If she's convicted, she may very well end up here.
Are you threatening my fucking niece?
Look, this is a matter of the content. Would you rather grow the channel or be lost to the flow of the algorithm?
Fine. I'll do it.
Great, then let's get started.
Hey everyone, my name is Super Geek, and we are the Don't Want to Die team. This with me here is Sophie Quinn. And this is the Pokemon poacher. with her trusty bad guy sidekick Sebastian the gun guy. Then we have the Weeaboo Wizard.
Don't worry, I'll get your lollycat girl Futanari soon.
And of course our head of emissions, Amanda Waller.
Charmed.
Yes. Now okay, I'm not doing this annoying voice, and most certainly get this mask off me.
Do it for the lollies.
All right. In all seriousness, you're possibly wondering why we dressed up. Well, isn't it obvious? We watched the Suicide Squad.
Two.
Yeah.
Second one.
Well, there's a debate that this is like a reboot, a sequel type of. It doesn't matter. It's just we finally watched it in like 3 weeks and it was already out. What did you guys think of it?
Fun. Very
Funny. Really funny.
It was funny, but yet certain scenes were disturbing.
Oh god.
Exceptional.
So I too enjoyed it. To make a long story short, we saw this on, as usual, HBO Max. So these three had never watched it. Never watched it. But Jordan and I, we already seen it. Well, you saw it for how many times again?
Just once before this.
Yes, and I saw this 8 times. Until today, this is 9 times. Yeah, that's how good this movie is. And most of you negative Nancy's out there are going to say like, what? But it did terrible in the box office. It's not like the first one. Where's Will Smith? Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Just shut
Still
up.
in a pandemic, box office numbers mean nothing.
Yes, it's still. So it's still pretty bad. Very bad. And the whole Will Smith thing, well, that's a whole other story. And this being like you know, what is this, a sequel or a reboot, a soft reboot, a sequel, prequel? It doesn't matter. Let's just say that it's almost like a DLC, downloadable content for this like video game that you got, almost like Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury. Think of it like this. It has 4 of the same characters, but with more characters to go through, and a lot more crazy stuff. So yes, we all know that the first Suicide Squad, the one that was directed by David Ayles, it didn't do so great. We all know that, and we all agree that it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked donkey balls.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, we did a group review on it.
Yeah, at the movie theater.
I wasn't present for that.
Yeah, you were present. Kaylani was
I wasn't
present.
even part of this.
Yeah, but us
three.
three saw the first one. I don't know what we rated it, but
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was a good review.
It was, yeah.
I mean, we try to be a little bit optimistic, try to like talk about like the good stuff about it while also discussing bad stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of bad stuff in the first one. But it wasn't like David Ayles' fault. It was mostly the studio's fault, because they just really wanted to like copy what Marvel's doing and also try to be like, you know, the Guardians of the Galaxy, all these crazy, bring all this pop culture music. Then the storyline that it was supposed to tie in with Doomsday, you know, Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, and now people are demanding a David Ayles cut of the Suicide Squad after the success of Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's a very complicated, messed up story that I feel like we shouldn't go into because, again, my superpowers is giving out nerdy information that none of you give a shit about. Am I right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
For God's sakes, I'm giving you people culture! With the first one aside, this one is so much better. So first off, the characters. Again, they brought back Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, Jive Courtney as Captain Boomerang, and of course the guy who played Rick Flag. He's also back, and of course new characters like Idris Elba's Bloodsport, John Cena's Peacemaker, Michael Rooker's Savant, and of course King Shark, voiced by Sylvester Stallone.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You didn't know
King
that?
Shark was by Sylvester Stallone?
I literally said that like a minute ago.
Same here. How could you?
I told Manuel. He's like,
I already knew. I
you
already knew.
This is the first I'm hearing it.
No, I didn't Google it. I already knew. I told you. I saw this
knew.
movie like a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I'm basically hearing this now.
Oh.
Because I'm
I'm hearing
just
this-
Pay attention to the credits very well.
And then Pete Davidson as
Blackguard,
Guard.
which was he was definitely gonna die.
He was gonna die.
We're gonna make one sure. We're gonna. It's like a discussion and spoiling the movie, spoiling the movie at the same time because there's a lot of things to talk about. So spoilers. Yeah. In the beginning of the film, you see Michael Rooker's Savant just like playing with a bouncy ball and killing a tiny little bird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Poor bird.
Yeah, and then Viola Davis comes in and tells him that he'll become
Pizza and owls.
he'll become like a new member of the Suicide Squad, and 10 years off his sentence in prison. And when he meets like all these other like crazy villains, like again Captain Boomerang, Mongal, TDK, aka the Detachable Kid, and of course Weasel, who is also performed by Sean Gunn, who was motion cap, which we all know that Sean Gunn is James Gunn's brother.
Blackguard.
Yeah, and of course Pete Davidson's Blackguard. Once this team got onto this island, this fictional island of Corto Maltesio, all the army guys came out of nowhere and started killing them off, one by one, in the most over the top historical way. I felt so bad for Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite characters from the first one.
Yeah, me too. From the first movie.
And seeing him die off, I mean, I kind of knew that these characters were gonna die, but I never thought they'll die like quick, like in the very beginning, like before even the main title and showing off their names.
Yeah.
It's like, why bother, bro? Why bother? And of course, that team makes way with the real team, which is with Bloodsport, Ratcatcher 2, Peacemaker, Polka Dot Man, and of course King Shark. Now, what did you think of these crazy characters? Actually, what did you think of them?
Very engaging.
Yeah.
Very spirited.
Yeah. What about their costumes?
Polka Dot was like, his costume was like really interesting. Like, it was just interesting.
Yeah, and it's very accurate to the comic book.
Yeah.
Because Polka Dot Man was like that. So was Javelin Savant. This is like fan service to a T. Mm-hmm. Because it's almost like that. It's almost like a callback joke of like the original first X-Men movie where Hugh Jackman's Wolverine says something about his suit, and I think Cyclops.
Gengar.
Yeah. And then Cyclops said something about like, what do you expect your suit to be, like all yellow and blue? Because that was
That was from the TV show.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that was from the show and that was from the comics. So this is interesting that now Hollywood is actually letting these superhero movies have their actual accurate costumes. Mm-hmm. You got this movie, and you got like what was it? WandaVision, Wanda with her their costume, and Black Widow with her white costume. It's perfect. What do you guys think of the humor in this?
Oh, just pretty much, if not top tier, then really close to top tier.
Yeah, because again, James Gunn, he's got to be one of my favorite directors of all time. This whole movie was crazy with its humor.
Yeah, and the colors.
Yeah, and
the colors just pops up, like the starfish, like the colors.
Yeah,
popped up, the flowers.
and
when Harley Quinn was like killed.
Harley Quinn and all that.
Yeah, that was like, whoa.
because again, when did Harley Quinn all of a sudden turn to Pyro from Team Fortress 2? When did that all of a sudden happen?
But at the same time, it looked like a darker version of Disney.
Yeah.
It did look like a darker version of Disney.
Something from Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, and honestly, we like that. There was this. Now there's like a huge conflict between Bloodsport and Peacemaker from the very beginning. You saw them like in that one like camp where they're trying to top themselves, and in some ways
trying to one up each other with their kills.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like a rival little brother, big brother. Who's the best? No, I'm the best. I'm better than you. That type of deal.
You got the biggest dick.
Thank you.
I've seen it.
Are you kidding me? She will hurt you.
I'll hurt you.
She'll hurt you.
No, that's what we're all waiting to hear. That's what we're all saying.
Dick.
And magical powers.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but you bring up anime girls, man.
Who said? Who's it? Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And very powerful ones too.
I'm
yeah.
dying.
So like there was parts in the movie where you see like texts on the like cool little text, like something from a comic book or something out of like Zombieland or Scott Pilgrim versus the World, especially when Starro shows himself. It was like chalkboard type of. That's because again, this is a movie that is trying not to take itself seriously, and I love everything about it. There's this other scene where King Shark goes up to that this fish tank, and you see those
like jellyfish.
Jellyfish creatures.
Yeah.
Squishing up to the. In some ways, they look like something out of the Muppets.
Yeah,
Sort of.
Yeah.
I want to cook them. I want to put them in a sushi.
Can I eat it?
Yeah.
After I'm cooking it, can I eat it?
Yeah, you gotta eat them before they eat you.
Exactly.
And when King Shark was being attacked by those guys, did everyone have that Jaws moment?
Yep.
Yeah, like Jaw. Yeah.
Yeah, like all the blood squirting up, and I was like, okay, this is some Jaws.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, the Jaws shark is getting a taste of his own medicine. Speaking of blood stuff, this movie is heavy on like the blood and the gore. It's like it's like I applaud James Gunn for like going all crazy because. Because make one the shirt. The studio did not tamper with this. Unlike the first one, they let James Gunn just go all at it. And for some reason, I thank them for. I thank the Warner Brothers Studios for it. Just let this man do whatever the fuck he wants. Just let him go.
Oh yeah.
For the air conditioning now.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it is so hot in here in the room. Plus, we live in San Diego. It's like super hot. Much better.
For once, I'm happy to be right under a vent.
I sleep with a vent and a fan on, and I leave my windows open, so technically I
I'm
sleep with
scared to leave my windows open.
Through the windows.
I know, right? We live in San Diego, and it's like
It's
super
right now.
hot.
It's like right now.
Like hot.
While we're recording this, is like a very hot day. We're like talking about like how we're trying to beat the heat.
Yeah, I'm wearing black right now.
This dude's wearing a freaking wizard's outfit.
And
It's
he's
all black.
wearing.
Plus, I have my miracle cure.
Good for you.
Lucky you.
It's cat piss.
What did he say?
We're here.
Her too.
He has a stick!
And I have a bat.
Okay, let's talk about Starro. Starro has got to be the most well done creatures I've ever seen in a superhero movie. It's like because maybe on the shirt, Starro does exist and it was a character in the comic books in the DC comics. Made his first appearance in the first Justice League comic book actually. So trying to adaptate him in a movie sounds ridiculous, but again, leave it to James Gunn to make it so ridiculous because the design on him looks so colorful. And those starfish, it's like
the little baby ones.
Yeah, that goes
That was really cool. Like
He drew a starfish's term for butthole.
yeah. It's been explained in the movie
And in real life.
So so I don't know about you, but I hope that they would make like like little toys advertisements of Starro, like you just put it on your face.
So technically you're
Like-
talking about like a mask.
Yes,
It's
like
the-
these
Yeah.
masks.
Get him a mask!
Yeah, like just a COVID mask. You just wear it on your face.
I was hoping there would be an alien's face hugger mask soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Actually, which one were you like? would you people like on your face? Starro or a face hugger on your face? You decide.
Personally, I would
down
pick
below.
one of the little mini stars.
Comment down below.
Comment down below. Which
Yeah.
one? Which one you want? Starro on your face or a face hugger on your face?
Personally, I prefer the Starro because the face huggers lay eggs in your esophagus, and then that's where the chest bursters come from.
Yeah, well, yeah. And plus, well, you're being mind controlled by Starro, and you're technically dead.
Well, I wouldn't mind that. At
Yeah.
least I go out with some sort of dignity.
Yeah, and
I prefer the face hugger. At least you get a chance. At least you get a 10% chance of survival.
yeah, and the final, well, that's your opinion. Now, the final battle between like Starro and the rest of the Suicide Squad was in some ways like a little bit like on the edge of your seat moment, and also a heartful moment because Ratcatcher she defeats Starro. And there was like a small little moment, it's like a little flashback of her and her father, who was played by Taika Waititi, by the way. People wanted, ever since the first trailer of the Suicide Squad, everyone wanted to know, who's Taika Waititi playing as? He was playing the first Ratcatcher. Has a nice little heartful moment. Even given like a interesting philosophy speech about like, rats might be like the most terrible things in the world, but they got purpose, and so do we all.
Yeah.
That is a very interesting philosophy.
Yep.
Because I'm not gonna lie, we suck. Humans, we suck, but we try to find a way. We try to find a way to live our faithful lives.
Indeed.
Yeah, and now let's talk about Polka Dot Man, because I think Polka Dot Man's little shtick of his like seeing his mother was like seeing his mother like
The
everywhere.
huge mom.
Yeah.
We get it. It's a fat whale. Okay, that
Yeah,
is
she's
actually
your mom.
God.
Your mom. Yeah, because he sees her everywhere. The actress playing Polka Dot Man's mother, the actress, she had to go through a lot of like so many costume changes, including at the scene. Bless you.
Thank you.
Including at the scene at the bar.
Oh yeah. That
You
was
see,
so funny.
like so many variants of her, especially one where she was where she has like a colorful blue beard in the very at the very side. I think the left side of the video is like this lady had to give it her all. This lady had to give it her all. What do you guys think of like John Cena's performance?
Oh my god, it was
Don't
so
get me
good.
started, please.
I like the first part when he had like the underwear.
Yeah,
Was,
right as King
walking.
Shark was like trying to
like
eat Ratcatcher.
the other. Yeah, I was like, what?
John Cena's a very good actor, but
Yeah, he
seriously,
is.
in certain scenes where basically my eyes get every time I blink, all I see is John Cena in his freaking tidy whities.
Plus, he's gonna be.
I know
in the
someone that
That's
did
gonna be
wear
working
tidy
on
whities
it.
for a
John
while.
Cena's gonna be in the new movie of
He's wearing a red
Fast and
cape.
Furious.
Oh, Maddie!
What did I do?
You were tidy whities?
Long time ago, in John Cena's performance,
Was like the best.
yes, and his fight scene with him and Rick Flag.
Oh
it's like,
my god.
Yeah,
He killed Rick Flag. No.
yeah, another favorite character from the
Rick
first
Flag
one.
is just the best.
Yeah, because because James Gunn really fixed him up, because in the first one he was completely dull, but in this
he was
one
a jerk on the first one.
he was a complete dull jerk. But now with this one, it's like so much better.
Like hugging like Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
when
because
she
they're good
came in.
friends.
Yeah.
They're good friends. Wait, and where the hell's Katana?
Yeah,
Didn't he say in the first one? Didn't he say that Katana has his back?
Yes.
This is Katana. She's got my back.
And yet she wasn't in this.
Yeah.
Yes, Yeah, where was she anyway? I remember
I
seeing
think
her in
she
the first
died in
one.
the first movie.
No, she
She
lived.
still lives.
She lived.
Oh.
She did.
Yeah, so, shit, DC, you better give Katana her own movie, man.
Because everyone else like got their own movie.
Yeah, Peacemaker's
Yeah, Harley
getting.
Quinn got her.
Peacemaker's getting his own TV show on HBO Max.
When?
I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I have heard that the production of it finished up. It's going to have like 10 episodes.
I don't like when they have like 10. Like all the like movies, like TV shows, they have more episodes.
It's more like a mini series.
Like WandaVision only had like 10
Or
more. I think it was more.
I think it was more than that. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but again, we're not talking about Marvel. We're talking about.
Well, I mean, it's different if each episode is like an hour long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that I know that Loki has only like 8 episodes.
Yeah, only 8.
8, and it's also getting a second season. So hey, something successful. There's a lot of like interesting cameos and interesting little Easter eggs that maybe some comic book fans would like point out, but the couple like Easter eggs that I found out was when they were back at we're back at the prison. We see all these other like prisoners. You see Sean Gunn again, but he's being played as Calendar Man. There's and right behind him there was like this other guy with like a melted face, who's known in the comics as Double Down. His powers is basically ripping like skin off his face and turning them into like playing cards.
Oh.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I got playing cards right now.
Yeah, he does.
I thought you got. Wait a minute. I thought you got hot anime women.
I do, but I also do have playing cards, some good booze, and a bunch of anime women. I call that a good Friday night.
Hey.
But it's not even Friday, it's a Thursday.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then one last little Easter egg. There was like a very colorful looking blonde girl who was known as Kaleidoscope. She's another like DC villain character, and and of course with cameos of Lloyd Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman, the guy who basically made Toxic Avenger, all those trauma movies, in the bar, and believe it or not, and I told you guys this, that performer, that dancer that was at that bar, the redhead Asian girl, that was Mantis.
Yeah, from Guardians of the Galaxy.
He was Mantis.
Yes.
From Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And I don't mean to sound like a pervert, but holy shit, she had amazing tits. And what? What?
I can't
I
disagree.
thought you're an ass man.
Wait, hey, I can admire tits.
But you're more of an ass man compared to wearing tits.
Okay, just.
I would kill your gay guard and turn you into a hat.
So what are your guys's favorite parts in the movie?
Favorite part?
Yeah, what's your favorite part of the movie?
Okay, so when Flag and the others was like going to save Harley Quinn, and then Harley Quinn comes and she's like,
yeah,
"Walk
out of
away."
nowhere.
And then Rick is like, "Oh, we were gonna
save you.
She
but we
just
had a
walked out
good
of nowhere.
plan, but."
But I can go back in time and can still do it.
That was
Still
my
good.
favorite part of the scene.
All right, Jordan, your favorite part?
Yeah, definitely the scene just before when she's just going through killing all the soldiers as she's escaping.
I
Yeah.
love that.
That scene was-
That was
good.
my
That was a
other
good
second
scene.
part.
That was a good scene.
Yeah.
When like the butterfly,
Yeah, all those like the flowers.
But I didn't know Harley Quinn had a thing for colorful things.
Well, sure she is a psychotic clown.
Yeah.
She is a psychotic clown, and with those animated birds. with those animated birds, they kind of remind me of the same like yellow bird that Savant killed in the first one, and then another one got his revenge when Savant's head blew up while trying to escape in the first act of the movie. Alex, what's your favorite part?
I would like to say I got two of them. One, Polka Dot Man fighting Starro.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And second one is is Harley Quinn's most destructive role in the bedroom.
Oh my God! I almost forgot about that. Yeah, because there was a scene where the president, wanted Harley Quinn as his wife, and they just go crazy.
Yeah.
And when she discovers that this guy was going to still use the Starro to kill kids and adults, she had to shoot him.
Yeah.
And good continuity of the Birds of Prey, because with her breaking up with Joker and all that other stuff. And so good continuity there. Yeah. So Kehlani, what's your favorite part?
Same thing.
The ferocious fuck.
The ferocious fucking. I can't tell. Are they're having fun of it or just destroying everything?
They destroyed everything.
I can't even tell if they're actually getting it on or just breaking things.
Not both.
Why not both? And then that taco music. That commercial with the little girl. Okay.
I can't tell.
My favorite part is actually it's the very beginning.
Oh,
The
yeah.
title sequence where everyone is fucking dead. I don't know why, but I kind of like that scene. All those people cheering, placing bets of who's gonna die. Believe it or not, in some ways that's like how everyone else was going to placing bets.
Yep.
Who's gonna die first? Who's gonna die first?
I'm a betting man.
Yeah, so that's
Wait, who died first in the first
Weasel.
part?
Definitely
Weasel.
Oh, Weasel
died
died
first.
Well, actually, there's some interesting thing. Weasel
Can't swim.
At first, Weasel couldn't swim. But then at the very end, at the post credits, he comes back to life. And an interesting little thing. While Blackguard was panicking, Weasel was like a werewolf. Weasel was like a werewolf, even though he wasn't a werewolf. But when Weasel did get back up, there was a full moon, so maybe Weasel was a werewolf after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guys are somewhere in the scene saying that, is this dude a werewolf? He's like, he's not a werewolf, he's a freaking weasel. Next thing you know, he comes back to life. He comes back to life, so maybe it's a possibility
that we might see him again.
You might see him again.
And maybe in the Peacemaker TV show, maybe?
Oh, God.
We know we've been talking about, the good stuff. Is there anything that we, have to nitpick a tiny bit?
Nope.
I have nothing good going on through my head.
Well, yeah, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Me neither.
Well,
What about you? You've seen this 9 times already, so.
Well, yes,
Well,
the
okay.
count today it's 9.
yeah, got it is not. All right, if I do have one tiny little nitpick, it's maybe the pacing, just a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like every moment of everyone trying to have their role, Harley with the president and everyone else in the jungle, and a few jokes here and there. But there were some scenes where it kind of dragged on a tiny bit too long. They could have cut this down just a tiny bit.
Not to mention it, there were scenes that I feel like could have been cut just a little bit shorter.
Yeah. So Oh, let's one last thing. King Shark. Oh my, who loves King Shark in this?
He's pretty lovable.
Yeah, he's basically in Groot levels of like, innocent and dumb.
Yeah, when he was doing like that bomb.
Yeah,
when
like
he did,
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker,
Yeah.
and then he's
got
like
mascot
John
written
Cena.
all over him.
Yeah, he's got cute, lovable. Again, voiced by Sylvester Stallone, which is 100% better.
As usual, I forgot to mention something. Rick Flag's shirt with that weird cartoon rabbit bunny, whatever that thing he has on. There was a sign that the bunny was holding. I don't really know what language it was from, but it translates to obstacles are opportunities, meaning that possibly the reason why it says that is, if you all remembered, James Gunn got fired from Marvel for tweeting out very bad tweets long time ago, and then Warner Brothers kind of like hired him for this new Suicide Squad, and then Marvel changed their mind and brought him back for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So in some ways, it's like this obstacles or opportunities is like one more chance with Marvel and one more chance for the Suicide Squad to be good.
Last thing to do is how we are rating this on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being good, 1 being bad. How do you guys rate this film? Jordan.
I gave it a 9.
9.
Alex.
I give it a 9.
Kelani.
9.
9.
10 out of 10. This movie's a 10 out of 10. I don't care what you people say. This movie is so freaking
good.
So freaking good.
It's really good, yeah.
Harley Quinn is my favorite superhero.
She's a villain.
She's a villain.
Yeah, you better watch it. So again, if DC tries to make movies that are almost like this, they will most definitely fix up the stupid mistakes that they did long time ago. As long as they keep this up, DC. And that's about it. I want to thank you all for watching. So please, one second. So please, like, comment, share, subscribe, and when you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, gang, let's go out and save the world, right? Right, Miss?
Sure.
All right, but you will get these destroying things off our necks, right?
Eventually.
If you need me, I got 5 o'clock with a fraternity club full of drunken frat boys that need chicks. So if you need me, I'll be spreading weeaboo culture in their fraternity.
No, we gotta save the world.
We gotta go to Afghanistan.
What's more important, a giant monster or 21-year-old about to lose his virginity tonight to a Japanese girl?
Hey, who's losing their virginity?
Save the world! Come on, guys! Away!
Fuck that.
Away! Come on, Pokemon poster! Come on!
Teleport. Okay.
Sophia,
teleportation.
come on!
Come on,
Stay.
let's go!
Let's go! Hooray! Hooray!
Where are they?
Just run.
Hi.
These are your saviors, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm huffing and puffing and shoving like cover the puffing and puffing and shoving like cover the puffing and puffing and shoving like cover the puffing like go to the kitchen and make me. I'm huffing and puffing and shoving like cover the puffing like go to the kitchen and make me a huffing and puffing and shoving like cover the puffing like go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Hey, wait! Don't forget about me, guys!